We need to talk about Dex.
Yes, we do.
I'm worried about his future. Too many dangerous people have taken an interest in him. Wardick, Dawkins. He can't stay in the Bastion.
Okay, where would he be safe?
I think we should let him decide. I'll talk to him.
If you think that's best.
Look, Dex, you can't stay in the Bastion.
You're worried about your old mentors getting to me, aren't you?
My mentors?
Adam and your father.
You're one smart kid. Yeah. I'm afraid they'll come after you one day if I don't keep an eye on things. They know how special you are. That's why we need to get you somewhere safe, where they'll never think to look. So it can't be in your home in Tovar, and of course it can't be out in the wild. We need someplace civilized.
But I want Asker to come with us.
Of course.
Okay, then I should be the one who decides where I go.
That was the idea. So, what do you think? Got somewhere in mind?
I need to ask you a few questions before I decide.
Okay. Fire away.
First one, what's more important, saving humanity or saving your family?
Well, things wouldn't be that great for my family if humanity was lost, would it?
Yeah, right. That's the problem. Second question, what works better, violence or diplomacy?
Unfortunately, people out there only understand one language: violence.
And that's why most of them carry guns. Alright, third question. Do you think it's okay to take something away from someone you know it's going to get them in big trouble?
I'd never want to get anyone into trouble on purpose, unless they deserved it.
But then you're choosing the Okay.
You should only take what you really need.
But that means you might take too little. And you never know when you'll get another chance. Good. But then you're choosing the longest way of all to get what you want. Good. Then I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to the clerics.
Interesting choice. Why them of all people?
They're trying to save humanity, like the Berserkers. They're the closest to us.
Wow, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, I should go then. You'll come visit me sometime, won't you?
I will. Take care of yourself, Dex. You've grown up very quickly.
I hear that a lot, but it doesn't feel that way.
A few years ago, you were just a baby, but look at what you've become now.
And what's that?
A perceptive, highly intelligent young man. You don't seem to miss a thing. And you have a good feel for the important things in life, even the small ones.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Then I like it too.
Looks like time took a big... steaming shit all over.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not gonna...
What the hell are you doing here? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
No, well, it's not easy to explain.
You found something out, haven't you? Well, come on, what is it?
Things are more complicated than I thought. I'm afraid we'll have to rethink our plans for the sixth power.
What are you talking about? You're giving up? Why? The sixth power was your plan. Things are starting to take shape. Thiao just brought in some new recruits.
Can't you see? We don't stand a chance! There are far more Skyans than I ever imagined. And now they've developed new mutation methods. Faster, much faster, and more efficient. They're on the verge of completing their analysis. That's when they'll launch their full-scale attack.
Pull yourself together, you fucking coward. Or I'll leave your body to rot out here. Shit. I get it now. You weren't out here looking for DNA fragments. You were talking to them. Am I right?
Jax, listen.
You son of a bitch. I should have known. You get me to help you with your little war games, and now that it's time to fight, you start working with them.
Jax, now just hold on a second. It's true, I spoke to one of their curators, but he's on our side.
A defector? Who is it? What did he say? You better start talking, old man, or I'm ending this here and now.
His name is Kopark, and nothing he said was particularly encouraging.
So, how did you get talking to this defector then?
The Skyans are trying to reactivate old-world technology to use against us. During my research, I came across some peculiar algorithms on some old computers. They were clues left behind by Kopark, hoping someone would understand them. He wanted to talk to someone on our side without the rest of the Skyans knowing. I replied using the same method, and we arranged a secret meeting.
So where is this Kopark? I want to talk to him.
I'm afraid that's no longer possible. We've stopped communications for the time being, and he's gone back to his people. It's too risky for him to leave the main former again. If they catch him, they'll kill him.
So what else did you find out from the defector? Can he help us get inside the main former and shut it down?
I'm afraid not. He doesn't understand the technology involved any more than you or I do. But I learned plenty of other things. Things that would get him killed if any of his people found out he'd told me. The Skyans' military strength is vast. And even worse, they're breeding new, more lethal creatures. Changeable, transformable beings. Monstrously powerful and adaptable. These changelings are said to be invincible. Nothing can stop them.
Well, that's just fucking great. Anything else?
I tried to get Kopark to help us, but he refused. He's afraid for his life. He did answer all my questions about Dark Elex and its properties, though. I was hoping I might still have a chance to heal those infections. In any case, even if we do manage all this, the Skyans are simply too powerful, and there's just too many of them. They'd crush us.
Well, that's just not good enough. You're going to keep at it, you hear me? I want results. So get that old ass in gear and find something useful.
Can't really argue with that kind of logic. All right, I'll start analyzing the data Kopar gave me. But I can't carry on with my role in the Bastion after all this.
And what exactly does that mean?
Our people need someone who still believes we can defeat the Skyans. It's time for you to become leader of the Sixth Power.
Isn't that what I've been doing for a while now? That was your plan from the start, wasn't it?
Maybe, but you need to make a decision about which faction you belong to. If you're going to lead by example, people need to see the path you've chosen. They need to know what you believe in, and it's a decision you must abide by to the bitter end. They'll never follow a turncoat, so whatever choice you make must be final.
I spoke to the artificial intelligence, Cassandra.
Uh-huh. Let me guess. She's looking for me.
That's right.
It's only logical. For a while, I was the most evolved being on the planet. Good thing she still doesn't know anything about our little venture in the Bastion. She's probably detected activity here, but she won't have classified us as a threat yet. If she had, we'd already be dead.
According to Cassandra, I'm the second humanoid anomaly on Magellan.
Then she must know all about your past and the connection between us. If I were her, I'd be wary of you too.
That's the way to handle that.
I've decided what faction I belong to. Actually, I haven't joined one yet.
I hope you realize you're missing the opportunity to learn new combat skills and gain valuable equipment. So choose your words carefully. You won't be able to change the decision you make. From this point on, you're committed.
I haven't joined any faction.
By choosing your faction, you have also decided who the Sixth Power will form an alliance with. We'll deal with that in more detail when the time is right. Very good. Now that that's out of the way, we can focus on making the final preparations for our battle with the Skyans.
So, what does the Bastion need now?
The Sixth Power needs a strong ally. The only question is, which of the major factions it should be.
What exactly do I need to do to find an ally?
If you haven't already decided which faction you want to join, you'll have to choose which one will be our ally.
I think our ally should be... the Berserkers. They'll be the ones to support the Sixth Power.
Then all that's left is to figure out how to convince them to join us. They will want to keep their most powerful forces in their own headquarters, of course. But I'm sure they'll have other troops scattered throughout the land. Those are the ones we need to convince. Win them to our cause and station them in the Bastion. It won't be easy, but with a little deft diplomacy...
Where should I look for the scattered Berserker troops?
Ask the Elk. He should have the best overview of the Berserkers' troop movements. Find the scattered troops and bring them to the Bastion. That's the only way we'll have a big enough army to face what's coming.
The old chemical factory? Did you find out anything?
You were right. We're being bugged. Skyend Central AI has access to our systems and machines.
Damn it, I knew it. The hell are we gonna do?
I'll handle it. You should avoid talking about our strategies when machines are nearby.
But that's pretty much impossible.
At least we know who's eavesdropping on us now, and how they're doing it. Let's take full advantage of that.
We'll do our best. Any news from Tavar?
The World Hearts are still standing. They continue to perform their duty. All Skynet attacks on the Heart so far have been warded off.
Excellent. My sincere thanks. The Hearts must never be allowed to fall.
I have to talk to you about the Berserker military force.
Is there a problem?
If we want to bring the Skyends to their knees, we need more support. The Berserkers should be a partner faction of the Sixth Power. I suggest we gather together any scattered Berserker troops here in the Bastion.
Yeah, not a bad idea. But you know what they're doing, don't you? Fighting to the last against the Skynets in the border regions.
Then I'll help them, so they can be deployed elsewhere. If we're going to succeed, we must gather our military forces and bring them here.
I can certainly try to convince them, but it won't be easy. Not everyone will follow you. Though I can suggest some possible candidates. Try the troop position near the Eastern World Heart in Tavar. And the troop position slightly west of the dome buildings north of Tavar. They're both incredible defensive forces. You'll see for yourself.
Hey there. Oh, Jax. So glad you're here. We could really use your help. We're surrounded. Those creatures are everywhere. We won't make it out alive without you.
Those beasts know how to defend themselves against the Berserkers better than some asshole with a gun does. What was I saying? Maybe you should enlist them instead of those idiots you usually waste your time with. That beast wants me!
How the hell were they able to surround you like that?
Normally we see 'em coming from miles away, but damn it, this time, it's a new breed of invaders. They're just lethal.
They're history now anyway.
Yes, thanks to you.
Listen to me, I need your help. The attacking Skyans must be destroyed.
Well, well, you finally got a taste for action. Some of us thought you wanted to spend the rest of your days outside the fold. So, where's the fight?
The Bastion in Caracas.
Great. Someone with heart who wants to put an end to this. Of course we'll join you. We'll set out immediately. With you back in the fray, I'm sure it's gonna go our way.
The outsider! What are you doing in this region? Come to give us a helping hand?
I need assistance at the Bastion at Caracas. We're building a powerful combat troop against the Skyans.
Oh yeah? With who?
We have Thialg the Warlord, and many others. We plan to attack the Skyans in their base, drive them from this planet.
Thialg, you say? That's quite an ally. But we have more important things to deal with right now. The invaders are sending their creatures across our borders through the coastal pass. I'm certain they have their sights fixed on the World Heart. Until the influx of Skyanids through the coastal pass has been stopped, we're going nowhere.
What if I made the coastal pass safe again?
Then the situation would be different. End the onslaught of invading creatures, and we'll consider supporting you and Thialg. Until then, we'll remain here at our posts. Defending the passageway to the World Heart is our priority.
I understand.
Talk to me.
The coastal pass is clear. The Skyanids have been stopped.
Good news. Our primary duty is done. Remind me where your headquarters are.
In the Bastion, in Caracas.
Then you can count on us. We'll stand by you. Let's go, men! To war! For Theo the Warlord!
So, that should be enough fighters to defend the Bastion. Let's see what Dawkins has to say about it. Our new allies are stationed at the Bastion and ready to work.
Do you think we can count on them?
We'll know for sure once we launch our first major offensive on Maricor.
Let's hope you made the right decision. Despite everything, you managed to do it. A true act of leadership, I must say.
How's the research going?
I've been able to make a thorough evaluation of the data Curator Kopar gave me. And now I know what we need to do to try to save your life, and the life of everyone else who's infected.
Here's one suggestion. Drop dead.
Please, Jax, that doesn't help. We need to use Skyand's technology, and the best equipped cell is the one east of Caracas. You need to go back to Gamera. There's a transformer in the research cell there which might be able to stop the physical deterioration. From the results of my analyses, it might even be able to cure you completely.
That's great. What do I need to do to make it work?
Here, I've transferred the data to your agitator. It will show you how to set up the transformer. Let the machine make the calculations and bring back the results. Once I have them, I should be able to treat you in my lab right away.
Sounds promising. I'll head there as soon as I can.
Good luck. You'll need it. Oh, this is fantastic. We're on the verge of a tremendous breakthrough.
This city is just a rotting corpse. Where are the maggots that feed it?
When you put it that way, it's no wonder no one tries to rebuild it.
Oh, come on. I'm sure the rats are already part of it.
Enter the data. Let's see how long. Wait, what's that? Smell. Seems familiar. What's this contraption? Hang on. Where am I?
You will remember. You will...
Who's there? Dawkins?
Follow my voice, Jax. The DNA replication was a complete success. I'm a part of you now. All you have to do is unleash those powers.
No. It can't be. No. We...
That's right, Jax. We are one now. You followed my path from the very start. The path of immortality.
No.
We are the pinnacle of humanity. Together, no one can stop us.
No.
Remember. Remember. Remember.
Shit. What was that? Hallucination? A real memory? Ugh. Shit. And how was it? DNA replication? Oh no. And that would mean I should talk about it with Dawkins as soon as possible. He owes me an explanation. Again. We have a strong partner. There were plenty of warriors who wanted to join our cause.
Excellent. I'll get back to my men immediately. Well done, Jax. Well done.
Where's the old man gone now? Where's Dawkins?
I don't know. I've stopped paying attention to him. Why? What happened?
I had a flashback. Remembered some things from when Dawkins was still the hybrid. This memory seemed very real.
What did he do to you?
He subjected me to replication using his DNA.
Please. I am a Berserker warlord. Tell me in simple terms.
He placed his genome inside mine. He copied a part of himself. It's now part of me.
What? You're saying you're Dawkins' clone?
Not exactly. But he transferred a lot of himself to me.
Why would he do that?
Don't ask stupid questions, dumbass. He wants to control me. What else?
It's okay. Breathe.
It explains so much. Dawkins has made me into some kind of super soldier. Extraordinary willpower, exceptional leadership qualities, excellent adaptability. What was it he put inside me?
Why did he choose you?
I don't know. Maybe my natural talents made me the most suitable candidate. He wanted a slave only he could control, but something went wrong. I began to take the upper hand, and then this whole mess began. The schemes, my execution, the war of the free people against the Albs. And today I'm still following his orders. Shit. I've got to talk to him immediately.
He betrayed you. You can't trust someone like that. And besides, we don't know where he's hiding. We'll have to wait for him to appear again.
You have to keep this to yourself. I don't want people finding out. I mean, we're in enough shit as it is. We don't want any more trouble.
Of course.
Sure, why not, I guess.
Defection.
My head. The infection. I've already...
This place seems pretty awesome to me.
Well, you were right about one thing. Dawkins did try to negotiate with the Skyans. That will have consequences, for me and the Sixth Power. But those are irrelevant right now. The most important thing here is, how did you find out about it?
I know Dawkins. I served for years under him and his hellish machine. Plus, I watched him walk into Mararkor. And just like I thought... whatever. But that should be enough to prove that I can be useful to you and your cause.
Enough with the games. Just tell me how I can stop the Skyan's Former.
Okay, fine. Listen up. The Formers start working as soon as they hit the ground. The biggest one, the main Former, is in Mararkor and serves as the Skyan's headquarters. They call it Cassandra. At the core of each Former is a sort of flying machine, and around that, there's a sort of organic crystalline structure. The structure contains different cells that help with terraforming and growing their creatures. You have to get into the central computer cell of each Former. Every computer in the cell is being run by an AI belonging to that Former.
Okay, so I have to destroy that central computer.
That's not enough. Like I already said, the Formers have already started their work. You have to change their programming so that the cells slow down their processes. Or really, best case scenario, stop completely. And it might take some time before the thing stops running completely, but it will stop once you have switched the processes.
I'm not a technician.
No, but one of our drones could do it. I sat for days in a cave near the main Former listening to the Skyan's data transfer. I finally heard a code fragment from a key algorithm, which is sent to the other Formers. Here, give it to one of our drones. They shouldn't have a problem completing and using the key algorithm. The interfaces to Skyan technology are pretty similar to our own. Bring your drone to a Former's central computer, and just let it do its work. If you could manage to stop at least 2 Formers that way, it would be a huge step forward.
If you saw Dawkins and you still hate him, why didn't you attack him while he was still vulnerable?
That monster won't be dealt with so easily. I wish. Dawkins has survived for centuries.
And he's always been just fine playing among Magellan's major powers. There's no way a mere Alp commander like me could get rid of him. Getting rid of him will require more power than I have, if it's even possible at all.
The Skyans won't be happy if someone starts messing with their formers.
No. That's why it will be your job to make sure they don't destroy your drone while it interferes with the AI in the central computer cell. Plus, you wouldn't leave such an important mission up to a robot, would you?
And you know all that just from watching them?
I told you. Their interfaces are pretty similar to ours. It's the only thing that makes sense.
But which former should I try to deactivate?
One is probably just as good as another. I don't know if there are some that are less closely guarded than the others. It's up to you. Just pick two to try your luck with.
Why two? Why not all of them?
Well, I suppose you could try to deactivate all of them. But my guess is that your drone will have collected enough data about the Skyant's technology after only two of them. Once you have that information, it will probably be worth turning your attention to Marikor.
What else do you know about the Skyans and the main former in Marikor?
Cassandra is well protected. Every cell of the former is guarded by a small army. Worse, the area around her is guarded by the Skyans' abominations. The biggest problem, though, is deactivating the core of the main former. I'm sure we'll come across other problems, but I know how to solve most of them.
So, you can get us into the Lion's Den.
Yes, I told you my expertise would be useful. So let's talk about what I want in return.
Slow down, Wardek. We're not there yet. I haven't forgotten what you did.
Fine, but I'd suggest that you should focus on us not getting exterminated right now. You can kill me after we get through this, if you still want to.
I will. But now isn't the time. You're right about that much.
Right. Let's get down to business. How are your people at the Bastion doing?
The Sixth Power is becoming a force to be reckoned with. Even the other factions are paying attention to us. And I won't let you do anything to hold them back.
Now, why would I want to? We need every single person we have to defeat the Skyans. You should really pool your strength. The best thing to do would be to ally with one of the big factions.
Finding a strong partner for the Sixth Power is at the top of my list.
Of course. Let me guess. That was Dawkins' idea.
Why should I give in to your demands?
Simple. I told you how to deactivate the Skyans' formers. I mean, that really should be enough proof that I know what I'm talking about.
So what do you want?
I want us to use the opportunities we have. I want us to be as prepared as possible, to make sure we don't make any mistakes. I'll tell you everything I know once we're ready to wage full-scale war against the Skyans. And I mean everything, including your personal business. Only a powerful leader with the ability to focus on what's important has any chance of success. Oh yeah, and one other small thing. I want to end my exile and go back to my people. You're gonna help me return to the rank of Alp Commander.
Oh, so that's how it is.
There's nothing wrong with...
Save it. I understand.
Good. Then we have a deal.
Before we...
Even if you don't trust me at all, I'm gonna keep my word. I'll get us inside Cassandra.
Well, get a move on. Or we're all fucked. You included.
Well, you can't argue with that.
So, buddy, we have an even bigger task ahead of us.
Sensor set to receive, Commander.
The two of us need to penetrate the Skyant Former and connect you to the central console.
Analysis. Probability of survival 25.6%.
Huh, better than I thought. Look, we need more information on their tech. We don't know enough yet. They're a highly advanced enemy, and we can't give them the element of surprise. And we've got to shut the Former down, or we won't be alive for long.
Acknowledged. Ready, awaiting orders.
Right. I'm taking you with me.
Warning. Mutant activity detected in this area. Cause unknown.
Good to know. I'll be careful.
Central Former unit located. Initializing takeover. Connection established. Data transferred. Former polarity reversal initiated. Awaiting shutdown of operations.
That's it. The first Former we've ever broken down.
Acknowledged.
How'd it go? Did you get any data from the central console?
Former control unit uses autonomous AI.
I thought as much. Did you take it over?
Control unit was overwritten following transfer of key algorithms from Mothership. Control of operational Former cells successfully acquired. Terraforming process significantly prolonged.
Great job. Wardick was right. We can repolarize the other Formers this way.
Acknowledged.
How long will it take to bring this thing's terraforming process to a complete standstill?
Analyzing. Estimation possibly unreliable due to multiple uncertain parameters.
Bullshit. How long?
524 days and 16 hours.
Okay, that is too long. We need it to go faster.
Insufficient data for reliable estimation.
The next former will hopefully give us more of a clue. All right, little guy. We know what we have to do. We'll do one more and then we'll see.
Acknowledged. Probability of survival critically low. Central Former unit located. Initializing takeover. Connection established. Data transferred. Former polarity reversal initiated. Awaiting shutdown of operations.
So, we've now repolarized 2 formers. Have you found out anything else?
Correction of initial assumption that former control units work autonomously. Strong influence of Control Unit 0 from Mothership detected.
Understood. You've tracked down Cassandra. Will that help us immobilize the main former?
Negative. Key algorithm and complete identification of Cassandra not available.
Okay. So the control units of the other formers are just smaller offshoots of Cassandra. They're being controlled by her.
Negative. Description of smaller offshoots implies fewer control algorithms or interfaces.
Yeah, okay. But basically, Mother Cassandra calls the shots. Okay. Now we can switch off the remaining formers manually, or go straight to the main former to stop the terraforming.
Acknowledged.
I need to talk it over with Wardek again. Alright, here we go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Stand by.